My people, welcome to the channel. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel, join the family, become a cubby. To my returning cubbies, how y'all doing? Today, we are reacting to Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan. I'm so tired of hearing about this. So since I'm tired of hearing about it, we're gonna react to it. And today we're checking out Impressive video. And if you're not subscribed to Impressive channel, you're not getting the tea. Baby girl gets in all the everything. The flavor, the kind of sugar that's used, which tea bag has been used, if the water is filtered, tap, whole, spritz. She gets into it. So let's get into it. Come on for the intro.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. There are a couple of things I want to get into in this video. First, starting with the actor Michael B. Jordan and the socialite Lori Harvey. It has been confirmed by people that Michael and Lori have broken up after only dating for over a year. According to a source, it says that they both are completely heartbroken and they still love each other, but they chose not to be together. Now, I did find this statement interesting. It said Michael matured a lot over the course of their relationship and was ready to commit for the long term. He let down his guard with her, opening up emotionally in a romantic relationship for the first time, adds the source. They had great times together and brought out the best in each other. From reading that statement, it sounds...
I just want to know, where the hell do these sources get the gumption, the gall, to spill these people business like that? I mean, we all need a little check, you know, I get it. But this is these people's business. What?
Like Michael was serious about the relationship and he probably was planning on marrying Lori. He probably proposed and Lori turned him down. Who knows? Now,
After
if
a
this
year?
were true, I wouldn't be surprised by it. Michael B. Jordan is 35 years old, so he's at an age where he wants to settle down. Lori, on the other hand, is 25. She's still young and she's probably still figuring things out with her own life and career.
25,
and she might not want to
35.
settle down just yet. Also, it is a possibility that maybe Michael and Lori were together for PR purposes. It definitely helped Lori in a lot of ways because she not only was able to get into some elite spaces in Hollywood, but she was also able to launch her own skincare line called Skin. So Lori was able to elevate her celebrity profile by being with Michael B. Jordan. Prior to dating Michael, she already had some celebrity status. I mean, she is Steve Harvey's stepdaughter, and she was already a hot topic on the blogs due to her relationships with people like Diddy and Trey Songz and Future, etc. But being with Michael B. Jordan was different because he gave her some prestige. He allowed her to get through certain doors in Hollywood. So I do think the relationship helped Lori, at least from a publicity standpoint. Do I think it helped Michael in the same way? Not really. I don't think it made much of a difference. The most it did was it helped his image amongst his female fan base because this was the first public relationship he ever had, and not to mention it was with a black woman. And this of course helped dispel the rumors that he wasn't into black women. But
So it couldn't be PR for the both, maybe? Because we just sat here and said that she got her a skincare business and some prestige, but him not, like, her, I mean, her dating him didn't help his image, saying that he liked black women now? PR.
I don't think his relationship with Lori made much of a difference in his movie career. And it's possible that maybe
Did it?
they broke up for that reason. It probably was a contractual relationship, who knows? But based off of the statement, it sounds like Michael wanted to go into a more serious direction with their relationship, but Lori wasn't ready. That's what I got from their statement. But anyway, moving on, D.L. Hughley's daughter recently came out and slammed Monique for bringing up DL's family in her rant. Now, if you don't know, Monique and D.L. Hughley have been feuding this past week, and it all started over a disagreement about them being a headliner for this comedy show.
And I'm so tired of hearing about this headline. Lord, whew, my people, we got to do better. I mean, really. Stop the fighting. Stop the jealousy.
Now, both Monique and DL were under the impression that they were supposed to be a headliner. Monique had her contract drafted and signed off first. However, the promoter went behind her back and brought DL Hughley on as the headliner. And this, of course, caused a lot of confusion. When it got to the day of the show, there was some conflict because DL Hughley allegedly said that he would not perform if he did not close out the show. So Monique was very upset about that, and she went on this whole rant against DL, and it was just a mess.
I feel sorry for D.L. Hughley's family. I feel sorry for his motherfucking wife, because how do you suck the dick of a coward?
And seriously, in my opinion, I could believe that. Like, think about it. I'll tell y'all my opinion in the end. So be sure to stick around. Make sure y'all stick around to the end. I will tell y'all my opinion on both of these subjects. Whoa.
Since this rant,
The
DL
run,
and
Monique
Monique have been
Mo.
going back and forth on social media. DL talked about her on his radio show, and Monique clapped back at him on Instagram Live. They just been going at it, and they both were doing this to kind of get the public on their side. That's what I think. But from the outside looking in, I now see that the promoter is more at fault because the promoter was the one who made them both believe that they would be the headliner. So in this instance, I wouldn't fully put the blame on DL or Monique, but Monique was definitely blindsided, and she also was offended. She was offended at how DL handled the situation behind the scenes, and she was offended at what the promoters did. So she definitely had a reason to be upset. I understood her gripe. However, I was turned off when Monique started bringing up DL Hughley's daughter. Now, Monique posted this old interview that DL did with Sway in the Morning, and in the interview, he admitted to something that was very, very, very unsettling to me. Check this out.
I lived next door to a dude, man. He took me to the free clinic. He told me about life.
No, seriously. And this topic is so touching to many people, so I felt like it was so unnecessary for it to be brought up.
And he also was his daughter the whole time and went to jail. So to me, he's always gonna be the dude who did. Everybody's do it. How come when people do stuff like this, they're always above reproach? Nobody ever believes them, and then it's always a lot of it. And it's always and the reason it hits home to me is because my youngest daughter said something happened to her, and because it was somebody I liked, I didn't believe her. And I'll never get that back. She'll never. I'm supposed to protect her, and I'll never get that back. That she told her father something, and he didn't do nothing about it because it was inconvenient.
Now, what DL admitted here was very sad to me. It was very sad to hear that he didn't protect his daughter from his friend. That's horrible.
See, these situations are sticky.
That's absolutely horrible. I understand that he was owning up to his own faults as a father, but it's despicable, to be honest. And also, he didn't have to bring up his daughter's trauma on a public platform.
He should have left that alone.
Monique did not have to bring up his
She should have left that
trauma
alone.
in her feud with DL.
When you start addressing the character of the man, when you really look into what is happening, when a man says, I was not strong enough to defend my daughter against a really, really good friend of mine because I didn't want to jeopardize the friendship. though he apologized, you have to ask yourself, what kind of demons is that man dealing with that he couldn't stand up to the predator of his child?
But Mo, that's not our business, unfortunately. Granted, DL did put that out there. It's not our business.
Of his child. But that same man goes on his radio show and talks about people as if he was sitting in the meetings, as if he was making their life decisions, as if his opinion mattered in their choices. So when I say, listen, y'all, it was important for me to make that post because there are so many little girls out there with daddies like DL. When I hear y'all saying mind your business, did you say the same shit to DL when he talks about everybody's business? See, I didn't put DL's baby out there. It's an interview.
And it's not my business to even be talking about this. So I'm not even going to speak on that.
That's out there. DL told the story. What I did was posted the story to say, look at the character of the man. And that's
look at the action.
The actions of the man. See, what happens is, y'all, when you listen to this man speak so much about Kanye West and how he's stalking this woman and all that he's doing and didn't understand that man was trying to protect his babies. You spoke, and if you did that to my daughter, I would do something about it. Well, you're talking with a forked tongue because something was done to your baby.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, Monique did make a good point. DL Hughley has a lot to say about a lot of celebrities, but when it comes to the issues in his own home,
I get it. When your opinion really mattered, you didn't say anything. So I get it. But Monique, that's not our business to put out there, sweetie. And I love me some Mo.
it's a different story.
But now the public
However,
is attacking her.
I don't agree with Monique speaking on his family at all. I understand that she has an issue with DL, that's fine, but bringing up innocent parties and bringing up another woman's trauma to prove a point is not right at all. And I think it would be a good thing if Monique just apologized. She doesn't have to apologize to DL, but she could at least apologize to his family because she didn't have to bring any of them up. It's just not necessary. DL's oldest daughter did address Monique in a very long post. She said, "Hi Monique, I'm Ryan Nicole Shepard, DL Hughley and LaDonna Hughley's eldest daughter. You've now publicly disrespected my mother, who I love and care for very much, and my baby."
See? Now it's like a whole scene now. See?
Sister, who I love and care for very much, to get back at my father, who I love, respect, and care for very much. At this point, I feel like you are asking my family and myself to act out of character. Out of all the things you could have legitimately said about my dad, if that's the route you wanted to take, you chose to be deliberately mean and hurtful to two black women who have nothing to do with this conversation. Using my...
Wait, Ryan, did we just take a whole left turn? Are we promoting violence?
My mama and my sister to show people my father's character only shows how little mental stability, dignity, morality, and respect you have not only for yourself but other black women. You're clearly 2 crayons short of a full box, sis. You're disgusting, and you absolutely need to keep every single member of my family's name out of your poisonous mouth. Not because you can do us harm, you can't, but because you are adding to the historical and systematic disrespect and trauma of other black women who you claim to love. And for what? A check? You're bringing up trauma for a concert lineup discrepancy? All you've done is proven that you have no moral compass. Nothing is too far in your quest to prove a point. And I'm blessed that my parents raised children who have no idea how you could possibly go here.
When I tell y'all Ryan just cleared Monique,
We Hughleys are going to have a good day and a blessed life. We're healed, we're whole, we love each other fiercely and deeply. You can continue to live in that scorched earth kingdom of yours. Get some help, man, for real. Oh, and if you want to have this conversation in person, I'll happily give you my address. Well, there's not much I can say after that. She definitely read Monique, and I do hope Monique takes all of this into consideration and reevaluates how she approaches things. I was riding for Monique for a while, and I stood up for her, but there are some things I don't agree with. I don't agree with how she brought up D.L. Hughley's family, and it would be very helpful if she just apologized and took accountability in that aspect. Once again, she doesn't have to apologize to D.L. Hughley, but she could at least apologize to the innocent parties involved. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Well, when I tell y'all, I'm kind of glad I ran upon this video, because we're about to kill two birds with one stone. Boom. So impressive. I love your feedback. I told y'all, she gives y'all all the tea. She gives y'all the nitty gritty, and then she gives her opinion. I love it. I love it. Now, Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan, I feel as if this, first of all, not our business. This is going to be the running theme of this video. Not our business. They only been together for a year, so I'm not faulting, nor am I mad at Lori Harvey for not wanting to move to that step. She's 25. I'm my age, and I don't even want to, rush into a marriage. I feel like you should at least get to know you should at least know the person for 5 years, at least. And I feel like the engagement should last at least 2, because you should know the person that you are getting married to. Why am I marrying you after a year and 6 months? Now, I'm not jumping on anybody that has done it, because people are truly happy. But for me, I prefer to know the person longer. I want to meet your family. I want to see what your family has to say about stories about you when you were growing up. So you're not going to tell me everything, but your family will. Secondly, I'm not mad at Michael either, because he's a little bit older than her, so of course he's going to want to progress right then. So all in all, I feel like it is a PR stunt for both of them, for Lori to level up, also for Michael B. Jordan to level up. Everybody was lusting over him, but he had that thing. Does he like black women? Boom, Lori pops up. Helps that image. So why we mad at anybody? They broke up. It's okay. Some people aren't ready. Some people still have to mature. And yes, I said mature. And Monique, baby, I was on your train for a second there until you brought up his daughter's trauma. I get your message. I get what you was doing. But again, not our business. So it wasn't needed to be said. DL, now we know Monique was supposed to headline. And granted, I feel like he had one of those, I'm the superior one. I've been doing all this. I'm more relevant. This is my opinion. I'm not saying he did this, so this is allegedly. Anything that I allege is alleged. I feel like he did have that attitude, So she just came from being blackballed. Why do I have to work as a headliner with her? This should be mine. So I can't say that I don't believe that story. But Monique, you had no business bringing his daughter up into there. And Miss Ryan, I don't think Monique want to fight you, sweetie. I don't think she's really Miss Mary, like your father said. So anyway, if you guys like the video, make sure you like the video. If you have any comments, be sure to leave them. Please be respectful. I know we all aren't going to agree here, because I don't agree with everybody, but I'm not out here bashing people. So be respectful in the comments. If you have a comment, be sure to share the content with your people. No matter if you're new here, you grew here, or you flew here, make sure you come back here. I'm Desi Bear. I'm out.